I've been pulled over numerous times and years and years. California has to get pulled over literally every weekend. Cause I was entertainment, so when I leave at night, they assume that you're driving the freeway, that you're drunk. And
It's
I've never.
because you were wearing pasties.
That's it. But I never drank ever. So, anyways, out here or anywhere else, lights come on, first thing I do is stop pulling off to the right. Because once they've pulled you over, they already have dispatched your information to them. They know where you are. Once they activate the lights, their dash cam comes on automatically. So they start recording. He's gonna hit his body cam before he gets out of the car. Because it takes about 10 seconds before it starts audio recording. So, pulls over, I'm gonna pull over someplace where it's safe. When I pull over, I'm not gonna do what's called a furtive movement. I'm not gonna reach out for my purse or grab my wallet or something like that, because all this moving around there makes him get this orange-red level, okay? He's getting nervous, because he's wondering if you're reaching for a gun or trying to hide drugs. So just keep your hands there. And then what I do is at the same time, I'll open my windows and I'll turn my inside light on, okay? Now when I pull over, I shut my car off. So the car's off, inside light's on, the windows are open. So when he comes up, there's nobody in the back seat gonna shoot him, right? You can see inside the car, and obviously I'm not gonna run away because the car is not running. So it lowers the expectation, makes him a little more relaxed now. The more relaxed he is, the more chances are me to win him over if I can. So when he comes up, I'll say license registration, or do you know why I pulled you over? If he asks me why I know he pulled you over, don't do this. Don't do one of these things like, well, I just went to the yellow and it wasn't even red yet.
Actually, your tail light's out, but why don't we talk about that light you just hit?
So you just open your mouth and put your foot in it, okay? Where you could have just not said anything at all. Normally I'll say, I'm not sure why you pulled me over, but I'm sure you had a very good reason. That way, give him the power he wants or something like that. Then I'll say to him, I should let you know, officer, that I have a legally concealed firearm on my right hip. Now, in Nevada, you're not obligated to let the person know, the cops know. However, why wouldn't you? Because once he runs your driver's license, it's gonna show that you have a CCW. He's gonna come back and say, why didn't you tell me that you had a firearm? It seems kind of weird. Why should you tell him if you have one? Because now they're gonna wonder why you didn't, and he's gonna get even more nervous now. So, good people don't have a reason to lie. So, the reason I say license concealed firearm, because gun is a trigger word for law enforcement. If his partner is right up here, and his partner is ready as a cover person at the rear quarter panel, and he has the word gun, he's gonna draw his gun down and he'll probably shoot you. Because he thinks his partner is having a gun pulled at him. So, how do I know? Because up here at the Costco in Summerlin, they had a guy who had his gun, they could see it. The management has to leave, he says, I'm a member. On top of that, I have a concealed weapons permit. He started arguing. Metro comes out. One group of cops over here tell him to take his gun out. The other group didn't hear them, and they blasted him 27 times.
Jesus.
So you can look it up online, okay? Family tried to sue and they didn't win. So anyways, my thing is simple. Everything's slow. And then they'll say one of three things. They'll say, thanks for letting me know, or
Don't reach for yours, I won't reach for mine.
or just
Or
keep
what?
your don't reach for yours and I won't reach for mine, or just keep your hands on the wheel. That's all we've ever heard. We've never heard people say get out of the car, take your gun out. Nothing. I never had an issue like that. So, if you ask my license in my left rear pocket. Do you mind if I take it out now? When I take it out, right behind my license is my CCW permit. When I take it out, he can clearly see with his flashlight I have a CCW permit, which confirms what I just said. Which means I'm one of the good guys, right? They don't want to give good people tickets. That's not their job. They pulled you over for probable cause to find something else wrong. Not a traffic ticket. They want something else there. They're looking for the bad people here in Vegas. So when they ask for registration, it's in my glove box. You mind if I take that out now? Everything slowly by the book. I let them know I know you have a dangerous job. I want you to stay safe and stuff like that. If you haven't had a ticket in probably a couple of years, I'll go back, bring your stuff, come back and say, do me a favor, just slow it down a little bit, okay? So that's pretty much what I've had. I've had them even pull up next to me and just tell me to slow it down. Or pull up next to me on a motorcycle after I've gone through a red light right in front of them and literally tell me that you can get killed that way. And then, you know, I admitted it and stuff like that and said, have a great day and stuff like that. So I'm telling you, when we got pulled up the strip, we had an expired registration, 4 months expired. And they said, we're not in the business of writing good people tickets. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You can open carry on your hip in the vehicle, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, as
I-
long as it's not covered by anything.
Correct. I had an officer pull me over and get my hands on the wheel, and I say, "Sir, I'm open carrying. It's on my right hip." He goes, "Okay. Reach with it with your non-dominant hand." Had me pull my gun out, asked for it.
How many years ago?
This was only a couple of years ago.
What was this?
This was
Well,
Henderson.
Was
Vegas?
it North Las
No,
Vegas
it was
or
Henderson.
Henderson?
Yeah.
and they unchambered and
And they ran the serial number?
no, they dropped the mag and they put it in the back
They put it in the
seat.
back, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's because in Henderson they had a different mandate that if you're carrying in a
a couple
vehicle,
years ago, everything was
that they had
different.
to run serial numbers just to make sure it wasn't stolen.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people
Yeah.
take the gun away from you, so that they'll put the gun, they'll give you the gun back without the magazine. They put it in the back seat so you can't.
Reach
shoot
it
them
and get
so
to
that-
it
but
when
the
they're
point
walking
is-
back.
Most cops will do it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, from in 16 years of being here, we pulled them numerous times, so we never had an issue.
Gotcha.
We've been on the strip with open carry guns and stuff like that. In fact, we've sat next to cops at restaurants, and all they ask her is what she's carrying, and she'll try to dissuade her from carrying the Glocks and stuff like that. And we talked about different firearms and different things. Never had issues. Not at one time. All right?
Alright, so now you've killed somebody.
Nope. In the